Hi, my name is Rodrigo Espinosa. I'm a student of the PA in ELT at the Universidad Pedagógica del Estado de Sinaloa. Today, I will try to explain a couple of activities designed to help students improve their speaking. Not only coherence or logical aspects or grammatical aspects, which somehow are, let's say, easy to master because they are written or you can find that in books easily and read them. But regarding pronunciation, there are, of course, natural forms to acquire an appropriate speech. Nevertheless, not all language learners have the opportunity to experience a native speaker's environment, uh, which certainly provides the forms, intonation, pitch, and tone and different aspects regarding speaking. This sort of environment also provide, let's say, a best way to acquire an appropriate pronunciation, assuming that the environment is somehow near to the standard language proficiency parameters. The first activity was designed taking a few ideas from sample videos we received to help us guide our lesson plans. The second one is an adaptation from a site that I found on internet, which is called rachelsenglish.com, which link is attached to the lesson plan design, which is included in the file uploaded to the university's platform. The first activity is designed to be an online activity. The idea here is to practice vowel short and long, aiming to enhance the learner's speaking competency. The first part of the activity is to describe the activity to the learners. They have to know what the activity is. This should be taught overtly. Uh, Explaining the class plan for this lesson. The teacher should address the students this is just a suggestion. Today we're going to play a game, but to play this game, we need to understand how some letters should be enunciated or spoken, pronounced appropriately. Okay. The first part of the activity is based on an interactive phonetic chart that I found on internet and to which I found to which I attach the link in the lesson plan that I will also attach to the file that I will upload to the platform, and it's in EnglishClub.com. There you can find this phonetic chart, which is interactive, and you can practice. It's very useful. I found it very interesting and easy to use. You display the interactive chart on the screen. You're teaching online. Explain what it is to students. Tell them that it's a phonetic chart in which the the sounds are described. It's just like let's make some sort of analogy to the regular alphabet in which words are written. Here, words are sounds are described how to be pronounced. Well, you explain the phonetic chart briefly to students and tell them how it is composed, what are the parts in it, but try focusing on the vowel sounds. Explain them that the vowel sounds is the focus for today. It is complicated also. Explain this to students that writing words in phonetic symbols. That if they want to know a word or how it's phonetically, let's say, written, the use of a dictionary with phonetic representations of the words is a good idea to find how these words are written phonetically. Explain that. Explain them that we teachers are a little bit more experienced in pronunciation, and that we will attempt in activities like this to help them not only to teach them the symbols but how to articulate the sounds, which is an important part of pronunciation. Well, you start the activity and tell students that some of these symbols are closely related to letter figures, but it's not necessarily a principle. Ask them to look at the phonetic chart and explain them the difference between short and long vowels in symbols and orally. Explain them the dots behind the symbol, meaning that these are long sounds and stuff like that. Ask them to look at the phonetic chart and explain the difference between the short and long vowels, and then ask them to listen and repeat the sounds at least twice. You click on the first phonetic symbol, they will listen to the sound, which will be, for example, and then there is a word underneath the symbol that is also recommended to be repeated. So you click on the symbol one, twice, or three times, as many as you feel is necessary, and then you practice the word, which includes the sound represented. You can do that with the 12 symbols, long and short vowel symbols, and then the idea is for students to practice the sound and listen to it, okay? Because then the game, the game, which is intended for this activity, is you will give them a list of words. Okay, but before that, you can practice another link that I left here, which includes words and symbols, and they can look at the symbols and look at the words and see that some words and somehow these words have this not somehow they have this symbol or this sound within them, and then you can show them these words, practice these words, and then go to the activity, which is the game. The next part of the activity, of course, is the game, and you explain the procedure to students. Ask them to have a notebook ready because you're going to dictate them a few words that they will have to write, and then after writing the words, okay, you will show them an image that I also uploaded here in the lesson plan, which contains the words that you will that you had already dictate to the students, and but in this chart there is the phonetic symbol that represents the sound they will have to look for in the words. Okay, this is the game, the actual game. They will have to find the sound in the written word. The symbol is there next to the word, and you will also, let me turn the camera a little bit, and you will also see that, I hope you can see this, that you will that the words are there and the symbols are there. So you can also, I mean, you give them this, and you can practice, and you ask them to underline the sound. Of course, I'm giving you a key, a teacher's key, which is a little bit below in the same image. I know we're not supposed to do this, but we teachers need to cheat sometimes. We're not experts as well, and we need to be sure that what we teach students is the real thing. So try having a key for everything that you do. If you have a question, try looking for an answer beforehand. Do not attempt guessing in things like this. It's very important that the students know that they are learning what it is, as what it is supposed to be learned. Okay, and then finally, the student who gets the most all the sounds correct, found in the words, wins the game, or at least the one who finds most of them. Okay, this is the first video, and I hope I get the chance to record another one because this one was the short one, and well, I hope you get the idea. Otherwise, I'm gonna in the second activity, I'm gonna upload a complete lesson plan. This one that I'm reading here on my computer screen is sort of an outline, not exactly a lesson plan, which I'm gonna upload as well. So, well, I hope this activity helps, gives my teacher an idea of what I'm attempting to do. I wish I had more time for this video so I could explain the whole activity step by step, but I think we're going to be doing that later in another video. Thank you for watching. My name is Rodrigo Espinoza. I'm a university student of the PA in ELT at Universidad Pedagógica del Estado de Sinaloa.